Naguib Mahfouz started writing at a very young age. In 1947, he published Mada Ali, his first novel. The work was an instant success, and thus it established Mahfouz as a prominent writer and leading voice in the Middle East. With a total of 30 novels, multiple plays, and a Nobel Prize, he undoubtedly dominated Arab literature. Naguib Mahfouz has had a significant impact on how the world perceives society and Arabs. His remarkable work inspired many readers and writers. Despite the fact that his work was published decades ago, it still remains on bestseller lists and is recreated as film and television series. Mahfouz's writing even influenced world-renowned critics like Gaber Asfour. Gaber's remark on Mahfouz's writing include, "He digs deep into the moment that he's dissecting to reach the depth of the human struggle and emotions. He connected well to his time in a way that connected him to time in general. He started from a certain temporal and spatial point, but he digs deep to reach the human dimension of this point. And he lives through his literature even now and will keep on living for hundreds of years." Moreover, since his work was highly esteemed by both readers and critics alike, it is possible that this could have prevented other writers, especially younger ones, from breaking new ground. Another example of a critic is Al-Qaid, who claimed, "I didn't let myself be influenced by him as a writer, but as a human being, and I was deeply impressed by his time management." One Western writer that was heavily influenced by Mahfouz's writing was Paulo Coelho. Both writers are old friends. Both their literary works reached the height of literary achievement in contrasting ways. Paulo drew on national sensibilities so deeply he was able to extract the essential meaning of their universal import, like the novel The Alchemist, removing himself from the limitations of the locality to address fundamental human concerns, especially the quest for self, symbolized in The Alchemist by the treasure that takes the hero from Spain all the way to the Egyptian desert. Coelho shared with Mahfouz about his influence when reading his work, "Your novels permeated me without the least resistance. Whenever I read one of your novels, I found myself giving in to it fully, willingly, while at other times I do find myself resisting books I'm reading." Mahfouz returned a compliment to Paulo, saying, "And you invaded all the world with your books seemingly without any resistance either. Your works translated into 56 languages, their sales exceeding 60 million copies. Surely this means your readers have surrendered." Another Western author who was heavily influenced by Naguib Mahfouz was J.M. Coetzee. Coetzee is a Nobel Prize winner who has credited Mahfouz as a major inspiration. Coetzee's novel Waiting for the Barbarians has been compared to Mahfouz's work in its exploration of the effects of political oppression and the human experience in a time of crisis. Moreover, Coetzee admires Mahfouz's ability to capture nuances and complexities in human behavior, which he incorporates into his own writing style. Additionally, Ilyas Khouri is a prominent Lebanese novelist, playwright, and critic, known for his experimental and innovative style. He has been regarded as one of the leading lights of Arab literature and was also known to be influenced by Naguib Mahfouz's work. Khouri's work is known for its experimental and innovative style, which departs from Mahfouz's realist style. But Mahfouz influenced Khouri more in terms of thematic elements and storytelling techniques, rather than stylistic techniques. Additionally, in Interview 1, Khouri has spoken about the importance of Mahfouz's work in shaping the direction of Arabic literature and the need to continue to honor his legacy. Overall, it can be said that Mahfouz's impact on Arabic literature as a whole is significant, and many contemporary writers, including Ilyas Khouri, have been inspired by his work. It could also be accredited to Mahfouz that Arabic literature was acknowledged as modern Arabic literature, neglected in the West particularly. It achieved international recognition after Mahfouz was awarded the Nobel Prize in 1988. Naguib Mahfouz dramatically changed the statuses of Arab writers and influenced many young writers. From being a writer known only in the Arab world to a handful of Orientalists, he sprang to world attention thanks to his outstanding works of writing and detailed writing about society. Whereas previously no major publisher in America or England was prepared to publish his work was taken up by a leading American publishing institute and became a bestseller. His novels were then quickly translated into many languages, which provided the West with a window into a different world and aided to bridge the cultural gap between the Arab world and the West, as Mahfouz commonly discussed values, culture, and tradition. Mahfouz's work revolved around humanistic themes, discussing the burdens of the average Egyptian individual, the complexities of relationships, and identity search. His works were known for their richly drawn characters, vivid descriptions of life in Cairo, and insightful commentary on social and political issues. Therefore, his significance extended beyond the literary world. He was often referred to as a cultural ambassador for Egypt and the Arab world. Mahfouz was indeed a profound literature giant. His legacy proceeds to inspire many around the world.